2014 a year, etched in copper a coin. So ordinary, yet so powerful, the Lincoln. Penny minted in the heart of America carries. More than just value, it carries legacy. Held between gloved hands, this tiny disc of metal whispers the story of a nation forged in struggle, and hope. Abraham Lincoln, his profile etched with solemn grace, faces right toward the future, toward progress, toward unity, liberty. It says to the left of his face, not just a word but a promise, a dream. Born from the ashes of civil war, a dream. Lincoln died defending. Beneath him, the year 2014, a quiet reminder that even in modern times, we honor the past. We carry it in our pockets unknowingly every single day. This coin, minted in Philadelphia and Denver, was never rare, never flashy. But it was real, it was honest, it was American. The reverse side, the Union shield. 13 vertical stripes, bound by a single horizontal bar, symbolizing the unity of the original colonies under one government. Above it, the words, United States of America below it. 1 cent, simple, direct, powerful. But this coin is more than design. More than metal, it is a symbol of endurance, of resilience, of a man who rose from a log cabin to the White House, who gave his life so others could be free. In 2014, millions of these pennies were struck and circulated unnoticed by most, but cherished by collectors who see beyond the copper, who see the soul of a nation in its smallest currency. And now, held between gloved fingers with an American flag in the corner, this coin becomes a relic, a tribute, a silent witness to history. Subscribe, it says in the corner, not just to a channel, but to a journey to a deeper understanding of what these coins mean, of what they represent, of how they connect us to our past. This is not just a penny. This is Lincoln. This is liberty. This is legacy. They said history never repeats, but in 2021 it did, with silver and pride. The United States Mint brought back a legend, the Morgan dollar, a coin that once symbolized America's industrial rise and westward expansion, now reborn to mark the 100th anniversary of its final mintage in 1921. This wasn't just a coin. It was a resurrection, a tribute to George T. Morgan, the British-born engraver who gave Lady Liberty her bold new face in 1878. She wasn't a goddess anymore. She was a real woman, strong, determined American. The 2021 Morgan dollar carries that same liberty head, facing left, surrounded by stars. E pluribus unum. Out of many one, a motto that still echoes through time. On the reverse, an eagle clutches arrows and an olive branch, a symbol of war and peace, of strength and diplomacy, of a nation always balancing its power. But this time, the coin wasn't for circulation. It was for collectors, for patriots, for dreamers who hold history in their hands. Struck in 999 fine silver, weighing 26.69 grams, with a diameter of 38.1 millimeters. It came from the mints of Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and 2 special versions bore privy marks, CC for Carson City, O for New Orleans, honoring the historic mints that once shaped America's currency. Only 17,500 of each version were made, each one a time capsule, each one a whisper from the past. The 2021 Morgan dollar wasn't just a coin. It was a bridge between centuries, between generations, between the dreams of 1878 and the realities of 2021. And when you hold it, you don't just hold silver. You hold the story of a nation, of liberty and legacy, of craftsmanship and courage. So if you see one, don't just admire it. Feel it. Understand it. Because this coin isn't just money. It's memory. In the year 2019, the United States Mint unveiled a coin that carried more than metal. It carried memory, legacy, and pride. This was not just currency, it was a canvas of American innovation and tribute to unsung heroes. 20 coins made their way into the 2019 Mint set, 10 from Philadelphia, 10 from Denver, each struck with precision, each whispering a story from the folds of history. Among them, 5 quarters stood tall, honoring sacred grounds. Lowell National, Historical Park in Massachusetts, where industrial dreams were born. American Memorial Park in the Northern Mariana Islands, echoing the sacrifice of World War II. War in the Pacific National. Historical Park in Guam, where courage met chaos. San Antonio Missions in Texas, where faith and community intertwined, and the Frank Church River of No Return. Wilderness in Idaho, a tribute to untouched nature and the wild spirit of the West. But the soul of the set was the Native American dollar, a tribute to brilliance and space exploration. On its reverse, Mary Golda, Ross, a Cherokee aerospace engineer, etched in motion writing calculations. As an Atlas Agena rocket soared behind her, an astronaut floated above, symbolizing Native American pioneers like John. Harrington's stars scattered across the field, whispering the infinite possibilities of the cosmos. On the obverse, Sacagawea stood firm, carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, a timeless symbol of resilience and guidance. The inscriptions read, "Liberty, and in God we trust," as if reminding every holder of the values that shaped a nation. And then came the surprise, the 2019 Lincoln cent struck at West Point for the first time in uncirculated condition. A bonus coin wrapped in plastic. Collector's heartbeat, its W. Mint mark, a quiet revolution in numismatics. This coin set was more than metal. It was a symphony of American spirit, a blend of history, innovation, and tribute to those who dared to dream beyond the stars. The 2023 U.S. coin, a shining symbol of freedom, struggle, and legacy. When we look at the 2023 U.S. coin, it's not just a piece of metal. It's a reflection of a nation's history, its sacrifices, and its dreams. This year, the United States released 3 major silver coins: the Morgan dollar, the Peace dollar, and the American Silver Eagle. Each coin tells a different story, evokes a different emotion. The Morgan dollar, first introduced in 1878, returned in 2023 as a modern tribute. Designed by George T. Morgan, it features the image of Lady Liberty, a symbol of freedom. Made of 99.99% pure silver, it comes in proof, reverse proof, and uncirculated versions. This coin reminds us that freedom is not just a word, it's a continuous struggle. The Peace dollar, introduced after World War I as a symbol of peace, was reimagined in 2023 using Anthony DeFrancisi's original design with modern technology. It shows an eagle perched on a rock with the word peace inscribed below. This coin tells us that peace isn't just the absence of war. It's a dream nurtured by every generation. The American Silver Eagle, issued since 1986, arrived in 2023 with a refreshed look. It features the walking liberty design, a free woman moving toward light. On the reverse is an eagle, symbolizing strength, protection, and national pride. This coin isn't just valuable for investors. It's a piece of emotional heritage. The worth of these coins isn't just in their metal, but in the stories they carry. The Morgan and Peace dollars contain 0.859 troy ounces of silver, while the Eagle holds a full 1 troy ounce. Their market value may change, but their emotional impact remains timeless. These 2023 coins remind us that history doesn't just live in books. It lives in these small symbols. 2. They reflect a nation's dreams, its struggles, and its hopes for the future. This is not just a coin. It's a testimony to a century of struggle. In 2022, America opened a new chapter, a chapter that honors the sacrifices, battles, and triumphs of women. That year marked the beginning of the American Women Quarters program. Each coin tells a story. Each face sparks a movement. For the first time, U.S. coins featured women who spread freedom, equality, and knowledge. The first coin, Maya Angelou, a poet, an activist, a voice. She stood against racism and taught the world, "Still I rise." Second, Dr. Sally Ride, the first American woman in space. She touched the skies and gave every girl the courage to dream. Third, Wilma Mankiller, the first female chief of the Cherokee Nation. She led with wisdom, education, and dignity. Fourth, Nina Otero Warren, a fierce advocate for women's voting rights in New Mexico. She brought Hispanic culture into the heart of American history. Fifth, Anna Mae Wong, The first Chinese-American film star, she fought racism with grace and carved new paths in Hollywood. These coins aren't just pieces of metal. They're mirrors in which America sees its true reflection. They're lanterns lighting the way for future generations. Each coin features a new portrait of George Washington, a historic decision, a fresh perspective. Originally designed in 1931 by Laura Garden Fraser. Finally brought to life in 2022, these coins were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Some rare versions were released in 99.9% silver. Their value has already multiplied. This program will continue from 2022 to 2025. 5 new women honored each year. It's a national promise to tell history not just through men's stories, but through the voices and victories of women. This is the 2022 U.S. coin, a simple quarter that became a symbol of revolution.